But everyone, allow me to take a moment to introduce you all to King Kharzhak, the first of his name. Whoop. As you can see, and as Ephra guessed correctly earlier, Kharzhak is a gambler. This means he is always going to try and pass the most risky chance option available. Hey, Mega Carl, thank you for the follow. And Wolf Warrior, welcome on in. We've also got Principled, so I'm going to try and be fair and consistent in all of my decisions. And finally, Peacemonger, which is a new little thing. I'm anti-military, pro-peace, pro-peace, and pro-spymaster. So I want soft power. I don't want to rule over you all with military strength. But yeah, initially we're going to be going for a trade ambition from Gambler. Should the trade ambition fail, we will instead go for a authority ambition based on Principled. You want to blackmail us? Blackmail you? Keep you under control somehow? Yeah. So yeah, and Mega, it's all good. I do this every Sunday at the minute. Like King Viserys the First in Dance of the Dragons? Maybe? I haven't watched it or read the stuff. But I have a rough idea of the history, so maybe. Fully leaning into Spy Network. There we go. Alright everyone, let's jump on in. Oh no, so these regions have been ongoing. Whopper, welcome. No bug. We're bugless. So this map has been ongoing the way it is, and I just randomly generate like what my monarch's gonna be. So last game the Counts won, so I asked them what they wanted their claimant to go for, and they opted for trade. They wanted to do a trade run, so I rolled for a trade prompt here, and then I rolled a random one, so I got Principled, which is authority, and then I randomly generated whether I'd be pro or anti one of the other 4 stats, and then designed a thing around that. So yeah, we just ended up here like that. Me like this one. Gambling is happening, yes, Whopper. But yeah, my lord, there's a 0.00001% chance Ashmead will agree to peace. King Kharzhak. Never tell me the odds. They might like peace. Now, let's have a look at the state of the realm. As we can see here, somehow, the chiefs are doing pretty good. The north is the trade and agriculture powerhouse of the realm. The barons have got a lead on military, but only by a slim margin over the chiefs. Faith is at an all-time low. Barons have 6 faith, while the chiefs and counts both have 1. I'm not playing a particularly faithful or devout monarch, so these could very well slip to 0 quite easily. But yes, as you pointed out, the count stats are a bit rough. They're a bit rough. They're not great. But anyway, praise Old Wazy. Old Wazy, he has been remembered. Welcome on in, everyone. Let's go down the list and see who's joined us for the start today. In the Barons, welcome to all the Barons. We have Baroness Morgrim, Baron Dr. Darling, Baron Can't Touch Sand, Baron Ray of Hope, and Baroness Rihanna. Welcome on in, all the barons. Joining us from the chiefs, we have Chief Ephra, Chief Bonkle II, Chief Wolf Warrior, Chief Gibbo Nexus, Chief Mega Kyle, and Chief Captain Chaz. Welcome on in, all the chiefs. And finally, for our third faction, we have our counts. We have Countess Whopper, Count Katori, Count Gagazi II, Count Battle of Cannae, and Count X Drake. Welcome on in, all of our counts. Make yourselves comfortable. Now, we're going to go through and start, as always, with the path to victory, so I can lock myself in for a good trade victory. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I shall be the architect of a new golden age. I shall make sure everyone is looked after and all are afforded a decent paying job. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright. Colours are inverted. Oh yes, if you would like to make it easier for people in chat, change the colour of your name to the colour of your faction. But you don't have to. It's just like a little thing you can do if you want to make it easier for people to tell what side you're on. Done. Excellent, Ray of Hope. I see red. Alright, let's do the council introduction. Let's shake hands with everyone. Events have proceeded exactly according to plan. The throne is ours. Wait, why am I doing the Chancellor voice? Now just remember our agreement. In all matters of state, you shall favour the East. The East is supreme. Very good. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. We are supreme, yes, victory. Alright, who is here from the chiefs? We have Ephra, of course. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us a lot. And finally, the Barons of the March. Who have we got? We've got Rihanna. Hello, Rihanna. Hail and well met, Your Highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will he be a good little king and do as he's told? We are supreme. One might say the supreme patriarch Balthazar Gulp. No. Oh dear. Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case. Balthazar Gult. Oh. Law of Metal. I just think of the sort of fan videos that are made on YouTube. Who is it that does it? Tariff, I think is the channel name. And it's just Balthazar Gult giving the battle speech. Many of you will die, but I shall trust that your souls will be entombed in the gardens of Moor. Welcome to Cafe, gentlemen. Yes. Oh. That's it. Anyway, coronation time. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Kestrid II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Okay. Shall we call the nobles in? Oh no. Right, what do I actually want? You know what? I don't want to immediately take a hit on defiance. I'm trying to avoid a war. So I think this would be too bad. But throwing me in the river or putting on a banquet, it's up to you all to decide. The only thing we know at the moment is I'm pro-trade. Have a bath. Stinky. Stinky. We can't afford B. We're broke. At the end of last week's game, I only had 100 gold in the treasury. Fortunately, whenever you start a new game, treasury gets reset to 1,500 gold. Oh wait, did I put off the ads? Hold on, I was so busy. Where's... Let me find it. Where's monetization? Did I do it? I did. Okay, so it's pre-rolls only. Excellent. Before we get stuck into things. Nilawa, welcome on in. Nilawa, Nilawa, where are you? There you are. Okay, so throw me in the river, will you? 11 is overwhelming. It is decided. The king will be thrown into the river. So it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurtling you into the shallow water with a cheer. Huzzah! When you climb back up on the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Okay, so let's have a look before we click end season. Let's go to the save. Replace the file. There we go, we got an up-to-date save. Now this one, we want to go Control F. So let's find Ray _0F. Ray of Hope is premium. True. And also Mega Kyle. We'll sort that out. File, save. All right, we're going to find out. Oh, will it do it at the end of the schemes, maybe? Emmy of the Nilawa bloodline, notorious former bandit, stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. When did the barons of the march back down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Okay, what do we got? Barons, time to vote for your scheme. We got sorcery. We got intimidation or propaganda. Sorcery, you're making a deal with a wizard. Intimidation, you're trying to infiltrate the palace and strong-arm me into doing what I'm told. Or propaganda, you're trying to sway the hearts and minds of the populace, but with the power of posters. Damn, where are the other barons? Who have we got? Oh, there we go. There you all are. Let's see, who just joined? Dean! Dean the second is here in the barons. Just in time, Dean. Get to vote for your scheme. Hey! Thank you for resubbing. Hey! Looking after your kobold. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, 1 month after 10 months. Damn. We are big. You're getting up there. You'll be getting the 1 year kobold soon. Alright, propaganda it seems. Yeah, I think that's just about all of you. I'm gonna have a propaganda. But yeah, thank you very much, Dean, for your continued support. I really appreciate it. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Scold of the Megakyle clan. Okay. Eccentric northern hero stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning on as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Kharzhak. How do we make that happen? Alright, what's it gonna be? Scold? Beautiful blue hair streaming out of her helmet. Is it gonna be Prophecy, Ragnarok or Hornblower? Oh my god. It's all the chief specialities. So Prophecy, you dig up Old Wazy and you summon the Lord Render. Ragnarok, it's all about trying to make a deal with the giants, and Hornblower, you want to toot a magic horn. Give me a moment, I think there's a knock on the door. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. Just my mum stopping by. She's just been out to town and had a special offer on baking trays, would you believe? No, it's not McDonald's. Yeah, my mum's gone. She just stopped by quickly. She bought me a baking tray for £1.05, which I guess I'll pay her back at some point. What are we doing? Ragnarocking. No. Not bad, yeah. You can change her appearance within a reign, but you cannot change the noble's appearance. Yeah, while the game's ongoing, you can't change anything. No toot, sad. It is. The Chiefs plan to make an alliance with the Ice Giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the Giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the Chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Matilda of the Battle of Cannae Dynasty, charismatic Eastern prodigy, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. Most excellent. Kharzhak now sits on the throne and the Counts are in charge, as they should be. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. Do we stay loyal to the new king, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? Alright. Counts. A for loyalist, or B for doppelganger if you want to get a body double and replace me, or C if you want to stir up trouble with the peasantry and try and oust me in a revolution. I'm a fan of A, personally, but you know, you don't have to take that to heart. God damn, I can't believe my mum popped by. She knows I stream as well, so she knows I do this, and she knows that I'm live right now. Oh dear. Gamba? No way. Come on, where are you? There's 5 of you? Who hasn't? Whopper, Gagazi, and X-Drake. Oh, you want the Gamba? Okay. The only thing better than 1 Kharzhak is 2 Kharzhaks. She may have thought you weren't starting yet, since during the week you start. No. She knows every Sunday I've got to be back by 12 noon to do it. So, but yeah, it's all the same. It's very nice. Here we go. Still Gamba. Coin toss, everyone. Will we get loyalists? Be right back. See you in a bit, Doctor. Doppelganger. Fantastic. The Biffo quest has begun. Indeed. A mere few months into the palace, and it looks as though King Kharzhak has already forgotten our ways. I, on the other hand, will never betray the East. The Counts plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the Counts must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay, so yeah, it will probably update people later. Emmy, long lost niece, in the march. The barons are pursuing a propaganda scheme. To start off with, they need to lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. That's to pass the first stage of their scheme. Currently at 6, so they need to drop 2 stability somehow. Skuld, the bastard offshoot of the north, they are looking to pursue a Ragnarok scheme, and so the chiefs need to raise their own military to at least 5 in 4 seasons. Currently got 8 military. Very big, very good. And finally, last but not least, we've got Matilda, our questionable claimant, in the east, the Counts have pursued Doppelganger, so they're looking for a body double to come and take my place. To start off with, they're going to have to keep their own defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Out of all of these, I've got to say the Counts have the safest first one. Like, it's going to be very difficult for me to raise defiance to 5 or more. Yikes. Okay, hear me out. Oh, we replace Kharzhak with the Doppelganger. He'll be the Monarch, but we can also keep him at home in the east. And being Kharzhak loyalists, we don't want him to be closer to home. Yeah, okay. I see. Right, what would I want here? What do I want? I'm gonna say I'd probably be up for call for unity. As a peacemonger, a negotiator. It's also a bit of a gamble. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Right, let's do the contentious sale. Who's buying the bear? Hold on, let's bear post in chat. Your Greatness, this is an outrage. Baron cannot touch hand is trying to steal my bear from under my nose. Chaz wants a bear. Did you say bear? It's not his bear. I was about to buy this beast from an adventurer in the Tatterlands when Chief Captain Chaz turned up shouting and raving about Scurrynorn. Bear with me now. And who is Scurrynorn? The Northern goddess of wisdom and knowledge. The bear wears her mark upon her brow, clear as day. Tell me more about this bear. She's a magnificent specimen. She'd be a great addition to my menagerie. I suppose this is a matter for the council. Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there will be trouble. For reference, so it's Chaz and Can't Touch Hand. Can't Touch Hand has 1,000. Chaz has 850. I'm going to say call for unity on this one. And away we go. I don't really mind who gets the damn bear. Well, damn. What is this? Voting along party lines. Holy crap. That's looking like a flag of sorts. That's quite the unity. I mean, there is a kind of unity. All the chiefs are united, all the barons are united, all the counts are united. So 12, so 6 of you haven't voted, but I don't think it's going to change much. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. Its sacred Chief Captain Chaz should have the bear. Hey! The chiefs gratefully purchase the bear for an extortionate amount from the Tatterlands adventurer who can't believe her luck. Naturally, the barons aren't happy to have lost their potential zoo exhibit, but there's little they can do. The poorest gets even poorer, it's true. bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported north slowly and carefully, sedated by special herbs and followed by a stream of worshipping villagers. Chief Captain Chaz is delighted that Scurrynorn's will has been done. They're so huggable, are they? Alright. Without a word, Count X Drake hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with the white wax in the shape of a skull. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night later in the year. I suppose I shall attend this event, whatever it is. I will see you at the vigil, Your Majesty. I do count on you attending, my liege. Thanks. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs are their most famous warrior heroes, the counts of the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and finally, the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. King knows better than anyone that our knights will keep him safe from danger and improper grammar. To be honest, yeah, I do want the Knights of the Drowned Rose, so I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. It's the Eastern Knights. I will make arrangements at once. Your knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Oh my god. Right, I'm just going to go get a fresh drink. They keep saying neat. The knights that say neat, I don't know. I don't know that they do. Give me a moment. Oh. Return. I return. Ah. End of season. Oh, we got our first auction, everyone. Are we punning again? Are we punning about? Anti-military will prefer the region with less military, evidently. Yeah. Well, I was thinking more like the themes of the different, like the chief's bodyguards and the baron's bodyguards are definitely more militant. Anywho, here we are. Time for auction, everyone. Let's have a look. What would people like? The chiefs may want C, the fortress, to further bolster their military. The barons may want B, the prison, to lower stability. If you would like to hinder the barons, you may want E, the library, to boost stability instead. And yeah, that's it. So I reckon B, C, and E will be the ones people will bid on. Thieves Guild D would hurt my overall ambition a little bit. So yeah, other than that, Weldris, hello, welcome on in. Where are you? There you are. Welcome aboard. There's also F the Observatory if the Counts really want zero faith. But yeah, hold on, I haven't clicked start yet. Alright, hold your horses. Here is the list of all the nobles. You should be able to see how much money you got on your plugin. But if not, you can have a look here and find yourself on the list. Hold your horses. I'm going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. Try not to miss out, as there is a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Thank you for the raid, Chaz. You came at a very inopportune moment. 10 seconds left. Let's see. Oh shit, I missed my mark. Quick! Right, what did we end up with? Okay. Fortress for extra military, terrible. And prison for less stability, also terrible. Funding, not fun really. Oh my god. Let's start with the deceased, then go to the Crimson Vigil. The elderly Baroness Frederica, a cousin many times removed from Baron Dr. Darling, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? Why are you telling me this? She was very wealthy, Your Majesty. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrambling for her estate. Baroness Frederica was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By the 9th, that's a pitiful claim. Alright, we're not going to claim it for the estate, for the treasury for the estate, or the estate for the treasury, rather. We can give it to Dr. Darling, we can give it to Chief Bonkle, or we can give it to the peasantry. Vote how you please, everyone. Damn. Surely the peasants can count on a bit of support. It doesn't look like it. It looks like Dr. Darling is going to get the gig. Okay, I think 7, that's a winning amount. Chief Bonkle II shakes their head, muttering with their friends about favouritism in the council. But Baron Dr. Darling and the other barons are delighted. They even send you and the treasurer a gift basket as a token of their appreciation. Token. There we go. You trust the situation is resolved. Is it though? The Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle atop an eastern hill. Your journey takes weeks and your baggage train keeps getting stuck in bogs. Guests at the Crimson Vigil compete on who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. What did you dress as? You know, I'd get into the spirit of things, but I don't know. Would I spend real money on this? I don't think so. I think, yeah, ghost in tattered clothing draped with clanking chains. As you're assessing your appearance, Count X Drake sweeps in, dressed as a living corpse. Welcome, welcome. A very spooky costume, Your Highness. I like it. Of course, as an Easterner yourself, you already know that the dungeons are out of bounds. In the ballroom, you find the counts gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkinheads, witches. A waiter glides past, holding a tray of bonkles. I forgot. A pianist plays a mournful tune. Come and have a bonkle. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner, or are you willing to portray a hounded betrayer? Let's see. I will play... I'll play a mourner. Very good. Hopefully the king in exile escapes unharmed tonight. The counts gather after Count X Drake delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways. A flaming crown is placed on his head. What is today's sign? Very quickly for you then, Chaz. Whoop. We got Gambler, we got Principled, and we got Peacemonger. Those are our traits. Please memorize them. There we go. Whoop. The best treat in all the land, a lightning-shaped bread treat. I will be playing the king in exile this evening. The hounds of the betrayer will try to catch me, but fear not, for I am swift as a falling star and old as the hills. Stand among the other mourners. X Drake runs down the corridor, flames licking behind him, pursued by a dozen counts in monstrous costumes. Down in the dungeons, as you know, a sacrifice is being prepared. Wait. Half an hour later, X Drake is dragged back, his crown still smouldering. One by one, the other mourners drop to their knees in a posture of worship. Bow before the captured king in exile. You drop to your knees and the counts smirk at the fact that their king has knelt. The ceremony concludes with a mock execution and a bottle of red wine is spilt over X Drake's head. The king in exile's capture is a bad omen for the East, of course, but you cannot resent the hounds. They are duty bound to try their best. After that, the music is more cheerful. The counts dance and chat long into the night. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the long journey back to the capital. Your Majesty, it's important for you to find a spouse sooner rather than later. I have taken the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Extra law snippet because you are Eastern and no individual? Yeah. Doing the sacrifice. Alright, what do we want? We want a 2? We want women. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out a messenger to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You're marrying to the counts as we agreed before you took the throne. Right. Maybe not. Okay, here we are. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I would like more money, but no, we gotta hang in on common tax, I think. Okay, an irksome legacy. Your Majesty, about the treasures of the late Baroness Frederica. I heard there was a necklace of rubies amongst them. Where is the necklace now? It's of the utmost importance. I assume Baron Dr. Darling has it. And they have no idea of the danger by the night. A frail monk in the 7th century wrote of a ruby necklace that drove those around it to sin. I believe the late Baroness Frederica had it in her collection. After all its time, it may have surfaced. She didn't sound very sinful. Chief Bonkle mentioned their relative playing backgammon with her, did they not? Gambling is a sin. Everyone knows that. The necklace should be destroyed. It could be tested, but the holy reagents will be expensive. You called a council to discuss the situation. Baron Dr. Darling looks exceedingly anxious. I'm sure there's no reason to seize this necklace, my liege. Surely the High Inquisitor is mistaken. You know what? Finally, it's time to gamble, everyone. Let's sin and ignore the High Inquisitor's concern. What could go wrong? 40%. Well, the Inquisitor just changed the odds of getting out alive of this by a negative 100%. Really? How? Right, we're going to ignore the Inquisitor, it looks like. Here, the Gambling King, that gambling is immoral. Unholy. It's a sin. You dismiss the High Inquisitor and return to your duties. Thankfully, no great sin is forthcoming, or no more than usual. You receive a little extra on top of your next tax discreet thank you gift from the estate's beneficiaries. Hey, we did it. We got money. Gambling pays. Our wondrous bear is thriving in the north of greatness, just as scurrying on would wish. The god speakers have gained visions of new herbs and medicines ever since she arrived. The gods are good. Excellent news. The only thing is that she is eating a lot. Our hunters have to push into the frozen waste to find enough food to go round. Ain't second thoughts, are you? Might be the bear would do better in a nice cozy menagerie. Alright, so Chaz, let's have a look. Oh, there's a gamble. I'm going to gamble that you're going to go for the gamble, right? Wait, well, all right. We're not transferring it to the Barons. Let's do the gamble. Let's do C, please. Yeah. The chiefs can feed their own damn bear. Imagine the XCOM. Oh no. Imagine if I'd left Call for Unity on. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. The chiefs dig deep into their stockpiles, living off fermented seal and dried fish for months on end. They've hardly enough, and they have dealt with worse food shortages in the past. Their independence is a point of pride. The bear remains in the north, well fed and happy. Hey, the bear is happy. Happy bear. Where is my bear? There it is. Roar. Roar. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Okay, so for my lady, what should I like? Someone that likes to gamble, somebody that's quite fair-minded, somebody that also prefers peace over war. So no one with a military background or any kind of fighting. Nobody that's super religious as well. We don't want a prude that disavows my gambling addiction. Yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. I'll also say, because I'm a peacemonger, I'm going to favour the barons and the chiefs over the counts a tad. Just because I am aware of the defiance. Right, let's see them. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Kestrid, firstborn daughter of the Northern Ephra Bulbasaur clan. Beautiful, isn't she? Apparently she's also exceptionally well-mannered and agreeable for a Northerner. She keeps the company of witch women and god speakers who have told her mysterious secrets. She was engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. This is Shashara, eldest daughter of the Eastern Whopper Dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. No worries, Ray, no problem. Take care of yourself. Every Sunday I do this, so if you come back this time next week, we'll be doing it all again. She did have to repress a peasant revolt on her land recently. I wonder why. Ooh. No, thank you. Finally, we have the marches offering. Yvette, Skyner, the prestigious brave Sir Robert. Oh, Sir Robert, you're in. Hey, welcome on in, Robert. Where are you? There you are. Welcome aboard. Yes, I've been playing around with the audio a lot more. I've got a mic arm now, so I've been putting that in different positions. At the moment, I've got it hanging above me. And I've also tried to tweak the settings a bit on my actual audio mixer for OBS. So I should be coming in quite nice, I hope. But thank you for noticing. Thank you for the shout out on that one. Finally, we had the marches offering. Yvette, Skyner, the prestigious brave Sir Robert bloodline. The barons are all seem a little scared of her though. I can't work out why. Like most barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. She was high up in the army, training the troops, but was dishonorably discharged for some reason. God, she's awful. Alright, I felt kind of neutral about the chief option, I think. Let me triple check. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. She's beautiful, well-mannered and agreeable. That's good. Keeps the company of witch women god speakers. It's okay, I'm neutral. She was engaged once, but it didn't last. Not sure why. Okay. I've made my decision. Which of them do you wish to marry? It should be Kestrid of the North. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Okay, let's see. What have we got here? While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march, the indomitable Baroness Emmy. Is it time? I'm eager to start up my campaign. Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear for you to be their saviour. Oh, I didn't know that, Robert. I use Crisp Audio, but I've been using that since forever. Won't be long now. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos. Then we can make our move. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. You know what? I'm good with what I currently got. Royal wedding, a plague of rats. Let's do itching for a fight. Come on. The barons have that itch. Your Majesty, we in the March have finished a complete reorganization of our new army. It's truly a powerful beast now. Is there something you want? Since you asked, I was hoping the Crown might be willing to host some military exercises. The soldiers are restless. Can you define exercises for me? We just need a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears. An unbloodied army isn't worth its salt, I'd say. Not starting a war for you. I see how it is. Baron Ray of Hope leaves your throne room with a stormy look on their face. It's best not to start any wars at the moment. The barons can find their own ways to keep their soldiers occupied. I'm not starting a war for you, exactly. Chief Wolf Warrior strides into the council chamber, distraught and waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the north are overrun by vermin. No more poison for these horrid things. We can't cope anymore. Known peacemonger. Asked to start a little war to wet their swords. Yeah. We most certainly... Oh, we forgot to read his bio. It's true. Let's deliver the rat poison, everyone. Poison? Poison. A terrible mistake, Your Highness. If the barons aren't allowed military exercise against Ashmead, they shall instead use the east as target. Whoa. Well, I don't like that. That's bad. That's real bad. Oh. God, for those that haven't noticed, I am yawning quite a bit. I've had 4 nights in a row of like unreasonably hotness. And now I'm sat here with my cool fan on. And my brain is like, oh yes, sleep. We remember sleep, don't we, brain? Yeah, no, the UK is currently like suffering. For starters, all our houses are built to like withtain or withhold, contain, restrain heat. Been in a fridge the last few days. Yeah, retain, that's the right word. Thank you, Weldress. Hey, Weldress as well. Hello, sorry I didn't see you join. There you go, well, come on in. On top of that, we're an incredibly wet country, and so like the heat hits us way harder than anywhere dry. So even though it's only 20 degrees, my house is like an oven. We really need a good session of rain. You send barrels of poison to the north, closely guarded. Soon rat corpses litter the land. Its messy and poison stockpiles will take time to recover, but the infestation is over. Fantastic. Success, I know. Aren't we lucky? Not looking forward to the next visit to the UK in August. Oh, it should be cool by then. It'll be raining. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Weldress. I hope you can relax while we play. Get a little bit better. The odds are ever in our favour. They are indeed. Your wedding to Kestrid is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Kestrid at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do, Archbishop, I do. Then I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Kestrid, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Kestrid, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. Enthusiasm in the bride's eyes. Yeah, she's in love. Look at that. That's a look that says, I want you. Oh dear. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? You know, it was what it was. This shocks her at first, but then she smiles. Me neither. Still, I suppose it's the game we must play. Let's drop the act, shall we? With pleasure. Well, what should we talk about? I'm so used to steering conversation into safe waters, I'd forgotten how to let it run its natural course. She just has a resting bitch face. Oh my god. Yep, maybe. Just tell me what you're most passionate about. Hope you don't find this dull, but I have an interest in the material sciences, specifically the transmutation of elements. Oh. The Archbishop's a pompous old fool, isn't he? From there, the conversation flows like fine wine. You pass a bottle back and forth, joking about the greedy nobles and the self-righteous Archbishop. A bizarre Gelt reference again. Nights end, you join your wife in bed, feeling for the first time that you glimpsed her real feelings. Oh dear. And yes, Drake, yes. The punctuation, dial it back. Just one. Just one is fine. Yeah, well, you never know when the bot is going to ban someone for it. So it's best to be safe than sorry. Alright, what do we got now? Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the Chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Arrow Ace has been fan. Oh, a has been hotel fan. Welcome on in. Where are you? Hey, welcome on in to the Barons of the March. Has been fan. Hello. Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the Chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok. Praise Morgana. Initial talks with the Ice Giants are going so well, they've gifted us a new patch of fertile land in the northern valleys. Ace is fine? No worries then, Ace. Thank you. Hope, I don't well, I haven't seen your name before, but welcome on in. This is King of the Castle. As you came straight in with a join, I guess you know how to play, more or less. We are playing with some mild roleplay. She, they pronouns. I will try to remember, but I can't promise anything. Especially when chat moves as quick as it does. Found you via directory, and I've been around this category quite a lot. Oh, good. Oh, thank you. What's this? Brave Sir Robert just continued their sub from Prime Gift to Tier 1. Hey, thank you. Robert, thank you for continuing the sub. I appreciate that. But yeah, we play every Sunday, Ace. So if you want to come back to this save over and over again, every Sunday we're playing with little roleplay rules. The gods are good. With luck, this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ace. I appreciate that. Hopefully you'll enjoy your time with us. Hopefully you'll have fun. The Ice Giants are a formidable ally. Tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks. And those Southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first, we must offer something the Giants desire. A whole kingdom's worth of pillage? Just what I was thinking. If we fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the Giants won't be able to resist. For the next stage of the Chief's scheme, they must raise the other region's trade to a combined total of 12 or more in 2 seasons. Oh, God. Oh, no. Is it over? Is it really over? Tap in the sign for Ace. Okay, yes. Ace, this is the sign. Allow me to introduce you to King Kharzhak. So I'm role-playing as Kharzhak with Gambler and Principled, and they're also a Peacemonger. So I'm always going to try and pass the most risky, odds-based option available. I'm going to try and be fair and consistent in my decisions, which I haven't really had to worry about too much. And I'm anti-military. Oh yes, if we type... So yeah, we can do the sort of role play. These are basic prompts, but if I type it in, there we go. There's a link to my Ko-fi page where you can download my own roleplay rules for free as a PDF. So that link will take you straight to it, so you can see them all. So yeah, follow that. You can download the PDF, and it's all good. But I've been doing this for 2 years. So some of the regulars. Oh, okay, hold on. There we are. It works. You got an 8. What's an 8? Greed. Greed is good. You just want to hoard money. You like money. Cash money. But yeah, there we go. Let's see. Far to the east, Count Battle of Cannae is hosting a dinner party for his castle with a few distinguished guests. Oh, okay, they've passed as well. You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Your Grace! What are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry. I hope you didn't overhear any... Ha ha ha! Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the king. It's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. Blood and stars. And just in time. The spy master trusts her so much that she's not noticed we're fortifying the border. God damn it! More military. More. This means we can move to the next phase. Kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place. How do we manage that? We need a kingdom in utter chaos. Bad enough that the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. Next stage of their scheme, the counts need to lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay, as long as I can keep stability up, we're safe on that one. The real problem is the chiefs and their Ragnarok, which is not great. Avatar of Skorinor, a city in flames. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Chief Captain Chaz and his friends have locked themselves in their lodges and are refusing to come out. They say they are learning the ways of Skorinor. Meanwhile, our trade routes are drying up because of their damn negligence. By the knife, I swear it's that damn bear's fault. A dangerous thing indeed, Your Majesty. I know we tolerate these heathen practices in the north, but this is too much. What does learning the ways of Skorinor mean? Eating poisonous moss and making horrible concoctions so they can have visions of their pagan god. Apparently Skorinor is a deity of wisdom and medicine. Ah! What do we do, my liege? Our traders will lose their livelihoods if they can't sell timber to the northerners. greed is all about the money you have in your pocket, pretty much. 90%. Don't mind if I do. Nice little gamble going on here. That's what we want. But it's all up to you how you vote. What? I go and pour a drink, and this is what I come back to. I can't believe this is a grudging. No worries, yeah, that's fine. You can do whatever you want for roleplay. There's no hard or fast rules. Damn. They're just outright mad. While the chiefs slumber under the influence of their magical herbs, the assassin strikes. The bear is swiftly dispatched. Mr. Carpet. When the Northerners cotton on, they're furious. Even if they can't prove exactly what happened, riots spread across the north. Once the unrest dies down, however, many northern peasants start to reject their pagan ways. After all, if Scurrynorn can't protect her own bear, why bother worshipping her? Hey! Your Majesty, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Poisk. Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smouldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died. What caused this fire, Weldress? A warehouse was storing lamp oil unsafely, and in immense quantities. The owners were in the middle of haggling over prices when one of the merchants lit his pipes. Ugh, idiots! I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. I mean, we did just spend a load of money. I don't want to be broke. Like, if I had money, I would do it, but... Sorry. If we're going to have to assassinate the bear, then I don't see why we would rebuild a city. If we're going to be mean to one faction, we'll be mean to them all. Even-handed. All right. What is that? There's a few more of you kicking about. Get in and vote. C or D. It's currently tied. Gonna type in chat 3, 2, 1, and then we'll move on. A boom, boom. All right, which would I like? Well, this at least will give me some authority, so that's not terrible. Introduce warehouse regulations so this can never happen again. Yeah. Most of the townsfolk celebrate that justice has been done and future disasters have been averted, though the council bear the cost to rebuild and grumble that money would have been much more helpful. Drakov's bones, what's the point in having a king in the first place? Meanwhile, merchants chafe against new regulations. Many migrate to other regions where the laws are less restrictive. Kharzhak, I've come to ask a favour. I recently purchased a very rare reagent for one of my alchemical studies. The powdered tusk of a greater black march boar. Unfortunately, it's been delayed. I was buying it from Baroness Ace. Here we go, Ace. It'll be a great favour to me if you could chase it up on my behalf. Okay, I'll look into it. The gods are good. Let me know how you fare. You summon Baroness Ace has been found to the council chambers the next day to talk in private. Hail, your majesty. What can I do for you? I hear you have something for my wife. Unfortunately, I can't give you the tusk yet. It's quite embarrassing, really, but it was stolen by a jealous rival hunter, Baron Dean II, to be precise. Uh-oh, Dean. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dean is stealing. Just as you were saying, you should be concerned about whether a crime or legal dispute is in play. It appears you're in the legal dispute. By rights, it was my trophy to sell. I killed the beast fair and square, but they disagreed, of course, said it was on their land and so it should be theirs. Regardless, I've been trying to get it back so I can present it to your wife as I promised, to no avail. I'll order the tusk returned to you. You send a sternly worded letter to Baron Dean II, detailing all the laws you could arrest them under for acting against the Queen Consort. Estrid receives the tusk before week's end. She is most pleased with it. Hey! Good stuff. Yeah, I'm the king. I own all of this. This is all mine. All of it. Alright, what are we doing? What are we looking at? Alright, there's two factions. Both the barons and the counts want to lower stability. They can do so with F, the prison. As for the chiefs, they may want A, the Grand Bazaar, just to keep trade up in the region so they can loot the living shit out of the rest of the kingdom when they side with the giants. Or maybe D, maybe they want to have 10 military and be the biggest boy in the class. Could work. Me personally, I'd quite like E, the monument. That would help me out. Here is everyone and their money. So if your plugin isn't working, then you can find how much money you have down here. And hello, Dallas, as well. Gonna start the auction now. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top two items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funds in, but there is a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Right, what are we looking at? F and D? Prison and Fortress, okay. Not terrible, but D hasn't got a lot of money on it. 10 seconds, everyone. Now's the time. Don't miss out. Okay, a lot of stuff moved about there. Damn. The chiefs are like, no. This kingdom will be ours. We will be the ones in charge. Screw the rest of you. Uh-oh. Alright, let's start with a bizarre report. Your Majesty, I've received worrying reports. Worrying and confusing. Yes, Spymaster? What's wrong? I've received reports of one of my little birdies in Count Battle of Cannes' keep. He has a most unusual guest. Who? It's you, Your Majesty, or someone that looks just like you. I have no reason to suspect the Counts of plotting anything, and yet I cannot square this away. Unfortunately, I cannot devote many resources to solving this puzzle, with the kingdom in such a lamentable state. Too busy fighting fires elsewhere. I recommend you call a meeting of the council and try to do something to put a stop to this. Very well, let us assemble them. I would be happy to triple security around the palace. I can spend money for that. Whether everyone else wants to do it or not, I don't know. That's not very unmilitary of you. I mean, security is different from military, right? Do nothing is apparently winning. That's less than great. Okay then. The council has spoken, we will do nothing. The council choose not to intervene based on such a scanty evidence. Whatever the council are planning with your body double, it will go ahead without interference. Uh-oh. You're aware of the ice giants, I hope. Brutish creatures that live in the frozen waste beyond our northern borders. In a time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom. What are the chiefs offering those overgrown monsters? My intelligence suggests the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. It's not often I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even the ice giants can sense a lucrative opportunity. Well, what am I supposed to do? Tank my economy? That would certainly be one strategy, yes. Absolutely not sending a tribute. No, we wouldn't trust in our strength of arms. We don't want to fight. We can build a wall, I think would be best. A would only lower trades by 1 in each region. Yes, I think. Build the wall! The Angst Demon, thank you for a follow there. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. Feel free to join us if you'd like. Oh, you don't get to pick where you go. You've been placed, I'm afraid, in the counts. You only get to pick when it's the start of a new save. When we're in the... Oh, what's the screen called? It's like a lobby screen, if you will. Alright. No worries. Well, welcome to the counts. We're going to build a wall. A wall? Really don't think that's necessary. Such things are always torn down eventually. Perhaps he's right, but at least it will buy you some time. Work on the so-called Kharzhak's wall begins right away. There's no time to waste. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Your marriage to Kestrid has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. He can inherit her resting bitch face. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Okay, it's looking rough out here. General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forward with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state that commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we really need is a suitable boogeyman to really get them riled up. The Ashmedian Empire will do, I should think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March. And how would our dear king stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmedian threat and proposes a march in defence, we will build an army to back your words. The next stage of the Baron scheme, they must have the highest military in 3 seasons. Oh, okay. They're not there. They're not on it. In the darkest depths of the eastern forest, the Count Battle of Cannae has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. The kingdom is on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We just have to strike. What do you intend for us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the king in full view of the palace? Well, of course not. We need to use the chaos to our advantage. We have 2 options. Okay, either A, lure the king to the east and abduct him there. You need to raise your own defiance for that. Or B, manufacture a crude crisis and kidnap the king during the relief efforts. That involves lowering your own farming. A or B to the counts for the final stage of your scheme. Okay. Are we good there? I think we're good. Some could call it evil. Yeah, let's go. Starve the peasants. The East is gripped with the famine. We can convince the king to come and visit us, kiss babies and hand out bonkles, all that sort of thing. Hand out bonkles. That's when we strike. One king rides east and another king rides home. Your genius knows no bounds. But what about our own citizens? Won't they starve? You know what they say, can't make an omelette without starving a few peasants. Ha ha ha. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their farming to 1 or less. Rough. Right, I do like the money, but no, we're going to stay the course here. A fossil unearthed, oh dear. Good news, my liege. New prison is already filled to the brim with cutthroats, burglars and homeless. Why, it's all going so swimmingly. We even started to work on a new wing. Though there's a small problem. With digging more foundations, builders found bones in the rock. From the size of the things, the beasts they came from must have been larger than the prison itself. Well, they're just bones, aren't they? They lower their voice. The builders are saying that it might be a flying reptile. No one dares say the name these days. It's been 700 years since a dragon was last seen in the kingdom, and back then it was catastrophic. I think we either, like, we don't want to excavate the bones. We don't want to look at them. We don't want to mess around. Ideally, we want A or C, I believe. Ancient magical beings like this can be heavily cursed. Oh, okay. Legit scared of dragons. I mean, we're not really scared. We're just understand it's a big, scary, magical skeleton, and we don't want to fuck around and find out. Truth be told. If we do excavate the bones, there'll be a bunch of eggheads that want to sort of poke and prod at things. Because I want to rebel because King vetoed B. What? Why would you want to excavate these awful bones? You expect us to simply leave? Bloody hell. You quell the barons with a glare. Reluctantly, they order their builders to leave their prison alone, and it falls into ruin. Your Highness, Keith Captain Chaz has been having prophetic dreams. Is this because of all the shrooms he did back when the bear was here? It's true. I can part the whale betwixt now and some ways off. Give us a prophecy then. I look to the future and it speaks through me, no more, no less. For instance, Conte, the angst demon, should beware of birds for the next season. And I saw a vision of Chief Bonkle II's body floating away on dark water. What? Gods be good! Please, Your Highness, have him foretell the future of the Council. We can gain great insights into mysteries. You know what it's gonna be. 30%, baby. Vote B to gamble with me. Let's see what happens. I'm sorry, Chaz. Yeah. Go into the dungeon, baby. 30%. But what's your greatness? Captain Chaz yells out as the watch haul him away. The king's iron grip will rust and crumble away. Beware, beware. His words echo as the door slams. Oh no. Nobles start muttering. He couldn't be right, could he? Chaz! Salutes in chat for Chaz. I'm putting the kill count up, yeah. Accidentally double clicked. Where's the kill count? There it is. Our first noble death of the game. A dark day indeed. Yeah, Doctor, the kill count is whenever a noble leaves the council. So Chaz got imprisoned, he's left the council, Chaz the second will join the council. So whenever anyone gains a number, that's what the kill count tracks. Your Highness, you must simply put the barons in their place. They've been sending their troops into my territory, occupying my villages and killing any soldiers who resist. It's a provocation for war. Okay, Angst Demon, let's see. These are baseless accusations, Your Majesty. We would never threaten the integrity of the kingdom like that. Didn't you ask me to start a war recently? Not exactly, Your Majesty. I only asked for suitable military training exercises. Regardless, we would never stoop to tactics such as these. I'm calling a vote. Your Majesty, my intel suggests the barons are most definitely lying. That said, reprimanding them is sure to enrage them further. Going to do call for unity, and I would like to order the barons to withdraw and fine them. B would be ideal for me, but you can all vote as you please. Wow, 12 votes. There's a hang between B and C. Yeah, I'm gonna find you. Going to war. What do you think this is? Oh, the council orders the barons to pay reparations as they continue to profess their innocence. The counts are mollified, but not convinced the barons will stand down. Back in the north, Chief Wolf Warrior is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Mead is being passed around in good measure, and some chiefs are dancing on tables. That can mean only two things: really good news or really bad news. Gibbo, pass me the drink, you old lout. I'm drinking till my ancestors feel it. Were those ice giants I saw on my way through your lands? Have we really done it? Your eyes don't deceive you, lad. They'll be marching with us come the morrow, and by Grahala's beard did they come out in force. We must have really impressed them with our reports of the kingdom's bounty. The gods are good, but what happens after the ice giants march? Acts of my ancestors, I hadn't thought about that. Someone fetch me another drink, then assemble the other chiefs. Quickly, damn you. What will it be? Lowering authority? Let the ice giants fight alone and then swoop into the kingdom's rescue? Or lower stability, march through the giants and devastate the kingdom? Okay. There won't be much left of the palace after this, but we'll build a new one, bigger and fancier, with more bones. More bones! Ale sloshes over the floor as Chief Wolf Warrior teeters on the edge of a bench. I'm away, we'll sort it out when we're done pillaging. For now, let's party. We do need to make sure that the kingdom is sufficiently unstable, don't forget. Or they'll unite and repel us, ice giants will know. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 3 or less. If only someone launched a civil war, eh? Here it is, it's finally here, it's Gamba time. Alright, barons can rebel, but whether they should or not. More news from the march, Your Highness. Who are they fighting now? Each other. Great battles are erupting all across the march. What for? These aren't mere skirmishes. There have been raids, occupations, lots of innocent people have died. But I cannot discern the reason for it. Perhaps they're simply looking for excuses to go to war, since it's being denied the opportunity. We're going to want them to cease all their wars, make them step down 100%, no matter what. It's either that or we just let them kill each other. Oh Lord, okay. All right. The barons retreat to their castles, hollering all the while about tyranny and roll overreach of power. On the other hand, there's still no doubt you saved many lives by putting a stop to their childish contests. Your Majesty, you recall that bones were unearthed in the march? Villagers are leaving offerings all over the site. Bits of feathers, bowls of milk, that sort. And now they're meeting there at night, setting fires to appease the reptile's fury. We must quell this behaviour before it gets out of hand. Either way, it's 50-50. I don't like either of them, but Gamba Gamba. Choose your coin toss, everyone. It's not looking good, is it? Choose your sacrifice. What's it gonna be? Right, the troops are going. The barons clear the area of locals and send the soldiers to destroy the entire site. But the troops lack expertise and their makeshift trebuchet snaps under a load of an excessively heavy stone, taking out a dozen would-be siege engineers. Oh no! In the meantime, rumours fly back and forth, claiming that a ghostly reptile could be seen overhead. Timber! It's fallen. At least something has escaped the cellars of Count Gagazi II's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local. Oh, Your Majesty, it's a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognise my Aunt Edna's earlobes. Did it hurt anyone? No, it just seemed confused. Kept asking for its father. That creature is my life's work, Your Grace, and my son. His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. Too late for that, you Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It's the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Gamba sighted, Gamba sighted. Vote D, everyone, come on. Free the monster. Release the beast. Let's see what happens, eh? Is luck gonna favour us on this 50-50? Would you another win? No, Your Highness, the boy's not ready for freedom. This will end in disaster. The council would free this unholy monstrosity, allow its twisted creator to go unpunished? What kind of message does this send? You're all mad. You'll see. Doom will come to the east. Doom! Unfortunately, the High Inquisitor's words proved prophetic. Oh no. Oh no! The abomination snaps after relentless bullying from the suspicious villagers. It goes on a spree across the east, torching fields and murdering peasants. It finally brought to justice by an angry mob. Common folk mock you for allowing your soft heart to blind you to common sense. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait! Oh no! But that we just did it! Oh! Lower your own farm into one or less. They have 0. I have to visit the east, everyone. That's so silly. Whoopsie whoopsie. I didn't even notice until after I saw the tick. Okay. The counts have won a double. Oh no, Matilda's gonna do it. I mean, it doesn't matter if the barons are rebelling. Oh, special scheme win during a rebellion variant, is it? Okay, let's all get there. Have to respect the hustle, yeah. Oh dear, I think I'm gonna go have a nap after this. I'm knackered. I'm yawning. I'm dozing off. But thank you everyone for playing with me. Let's go through this. Your Majesty, the East is suffering a terrible food shortage. They've asked you to visit them and bolster the morale of their starving peasants. Very well. The counts will be delighted. I suppose I do need to keep the counts loyal. You bid a fond goodbye to your wife. Good luck, my dear. Those peasants better be grateful you're travelling such a long way to look after them. You embark on a long, perilous journey out of the east. After braving the haunted forest and mud-churned roads, you reach your destination, an eastern city. The streets are dotted with starving beggars, their ribs sticking through their skin. Your Grace, I'm so glad to see you. Come, lend us our aid to the needy. You spend a day handing out bonkles to a hungry mob. As the sun sets, Count Battle of Cannae invites you back to his castle. Welcome, welcome. Take a seat by the fire, Your Grace. Can I get you a drink? A red wine would go down nicely. A glass of red is pressed into your hand. You gulp it down gratefully. Your Eastern knights set off on their own drinks, leaving you and Count Battle of Cannae completely alone. Is it your imagination, or did they share a nod of understanding with the Count before they left? Your Grace, there's someone I want you to meet. Here, soft footsteps, a curtain parts, and you are suddenly confronted by yourself. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? The voice is almost, but not quite identical to your own. A little too nasal. Don't you like it? Took a year of training to get the voice right. Hang on a moment, are you trying to replace me? I wondered when you'd catch on. Your Grace, men? A dozen Eastern knights suddenly loom in from the shadows. Strong hand seize you roughly and bundle you towards the door. Quick, we must make sure his body won't be discovered. A bag is stuffed over your head and your arms tied behind your back. You're loaded up onto a mule like a sack of grain. As you jolt about on the mule, you'll have plenty of time to contemplate your upcoming demise. It's funny, the kingdom won't even notice you're gone. Perhaps Kestrid will realise, but by then it'll be too late. You'll already be dead. With the bag whipped off your head, you find yourself standing over a mist-shrouded waterfall, far below the white water churns and sieves. Any last words? Can't we work this out? Count Battle of Cannae takes a step back and kicks you nonchalantly off the edge. It's a long way down. Your screams are drowned out by the waterfall. Long live the new king, same as the old king. GG everyone. Alright, counts. In chat, this is the East, yes. I did, I started in the river, I returned to the river. Counts, let us know what you'd like for Matilda next week. It'll be next week I do it. Will it be trade, military, farming, faith? What was the other one? Authority or stability? Farming we got for Katori, trade for Whopper. Do farming? Okay, angst? Yes. So we'll go for a farming ambition next week, I think. A full wash cycle. Oh my god, Weldris. Nobody would ever know that the king had been replaced by an imposter. It isn't mentioned in the history books. Only the counts knew, and they took the secret to their graves. You forced a war to happen in the kingdom, it's true. The barons, led by Nilawa, launched a rebellion that accomplished nothing, beside distracting the king while cunning schemers took the throne. The chief's agreement with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. The count's doppelganger was in power long enough to be named Matilda as his heir before meeting his own unfortunate end. The Count's grip on the crown was secure, for now. The Count's won, but at what cost? King Kharzhak the strong man from the east. Efra has the most money. Ace has the least. And finally, Queen Matilda. Bolds in chat, everyone. If you've got them, use them. They're right there. Oh no. Old Tilda. Bye-bye, Doctor. Yeah. God damn it. And going farming, we start with 16. Should be alright. Oh, damn. Well, thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to make a note. Farming is what I want for next week.